Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachak Kodash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on four corners of the earth, pushing His truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of quick and important information being brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. The title of this article is called Ukraine Wants to Drag U.S. into Conflict with Russia. Now, it's not that Ukraine wants to drag the U.S. into a conflict with Russia. It's just that the Lord wants to do it. And the reason why the Lord wants to do it is so that His word can be fulfilled. So whenever you hear about something like Ukraine wants to drag U.S. into conflict with Russia, it's not that the Ukraine wants to do it. It's not that some prime minister wants to do it. It's not that some president wants to do it. It's not that some Vladimir wants to do it. It's that the Lord wants it to be done. Okay? As a matter of fact, like Yahweh Shai said in the book of Matthew, in his prayer, when he was praying, or when he was showing his disciples how to pray to the Father, he was saying, "Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done." Whose will? The Heavenly Father's will be done. So this is all about the Heavenly Father's will being done. It's not about what some prime minister want or any of those things. Furthermore, if we come over here to the book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 16, it says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore." The whore is known as Babylon the Great. America is known as Babylon the Great in the book of Revelation. Okay, mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. So that's America. So you can better understand. Okay? So it says, "These shall hate the whore." The 10 horns represent the 10 cities which are a part of the European Economic Community. These 10 cities are going to shoot nukes upon America. So it says, "The 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast," it says, "These shall hate the whore." The 10 horns which are a part of NATO. It says, "And shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire." What kind of fire? Nuclear fire. Okay? Because ultimately, presuming to the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 7, NATO and many of America's other allies are going to turn on this country and shoot their ICBMs on this place. And NATO, which is a key ally of the United States of America, is going to turn on this country and make it desolate with nuclear fire. They're going to join forces with Russia to make this country desolate. So Revelation chapter 17, verse 17. "For God hath put it in their hearts to fulfill His will," you see. So it's all about the Lord's will being fulfilled. So it's not that the U.S. wants to drag U.S. into a confrontation against Russia, right, by staging a dirty bomb provocation. Kiev wants to pit the two nuclear powers against each other. Okay, Anatoly Antonov claims. And it's not that they want to do it, it's that the Lord wants it to happen. Okay? Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? Okay? It says, for God have put it in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree to give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of Yahweh, ahchyam Yahweh Shai, be fulfilled. Now let's go from there to the book of Job, chapter 33, and verse 15. It says, in a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed. Let's see what happens when deep sleep falleth upon men. Then he, Yahweh, ahchyam Yahweh Shai, openeth the ears of men, and sealeth their instructions. So the Lord already has it pre-planned what you're going to do before you wake up. So your instructions are on what you're going to do when you wake up. It has already been sealed from the moment you fell asleep to the moment that you wake up. Proverbs chapter 21 verse 1, it says, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. Now when you look up this word heart, it goes back to the Hebrew word lab, which means your mind. So the king's mind is in the hand of the Lord. Okay? As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So it's not that Ukraine wants to drag the U.S. into a conflict with Russia. It's that the Lord wants it to happen, because ultimately, like it tells you in Ezekiel, the 38th chapter, the Lord wants to turn Russia back from being friends or an ally of the United States, and to ultimately make them enemies. And now it's getting to a point to where Russia is really starting to hate this country known as Babylon the Great in the Holy Scriptures, what the world calls America. So with that, I'm going to say Shalom, is on to the next one.